welcome back to the channel. I am trying to catch up on this freezer video thing, which is already a week late because I didn't post it last week and a day late because I was supposed to post it yesterday. I managed to piece together what we did on my computer, so that's what I'm reading right here. So I missed the video last week. I did still keep track of it. I was still cooking from my freezer. It's busy just like everybody else. So there are some nights that we didn't even eat at home. The week I missed posting, that was fall break for us, and I thought I would have time to make the video and I just didn't. But we left off on a Saturday morning after the end of the first week of October. So then the next day, let's see, those were croissants in the morning. We didn't have anything else from the freezer that day. We had to make your own lunch. I took a crock pot soup to a party, but that didn't have anything from the freezer. So Sunday, October 8th, we did on your own breakfast. We always do that on Sunday. We always do lunch out after church. And then we do an appetizer dinner. I explained that in my last video. Leftovers and appetizers, sometimes that's what my convenience food in the freezer is for. So from the freezer that night, the only thing I used, though, we had a lot of leftovers. So the only thing I used from that night was like breakfast corn dogs. I get them at Aldi. They're like a sausage in the middle with a pancake on the outside. So Monday, October 9th, was shopping all day with one of my daughters for formal wear. She's going to Millball with her guy for JROTC. We ate out. We were gone all day. Tuesday, October 10th. Remember, this is fall break. We were going places. We went to a local Amish place for sandwiches for lunch, and we did not have any freezer meals. I did use, so the week before I had made some chicken from the freezer. I had leftover chicken, so I used that. So it was from the freezer, but indirectly. I used leftover chicken to make some burritos, and that's what we had that night. Wednesday, October 11th, we went to an apple place nearby. Again, fall break fun. And I did put chicken in the crock pot for a meal. It was an experimental chicken recipe that I didn't end up loving. I didn't hate it. It was fine. It was edible. I just was not, it wasn't that awesome for me. Thursday, October 12th was shopping. I was shopping all day in Knoxville. I used the ice from the deep freezer, so that big space is now open for me. Hello, I've got the dog here. No, stay down, stay down. So I did use the ice. That was the only thing from the freezer that I used. Stop it. Hi, say hi, this is Jet. Okay, get down. You're not allowed at the table. So let's see, where I was shopping all day. So the kids and husband were fending for themselves. At night, that night, there was different things going on. So it was just my middle daughter and I for dinner. And I had some more leftover cooked chicken, and so I made this couscous thing that she likes. That's really easy to kind of adapt for just a couple people. So Friday, October 13th, from the freezer, I used some sausage for breakfast. I got some burgers out of the freezer. I get the butcher box, comes in packages like 6 burgers, and so I save at least 2 of those. So I actually ended up having like 1.5 packages of those. So I got actually 2 packages out of the freezer when we did those burgers. I also had a package of seasoned fries in there. Not something I normally buy. I don't remember buying them, but got those out of the way as well. Saturday, October 14th, biscuits and gravy for breakfast. I used some local pastured pork sausage for that. That was from a freezer. And then I also pulled out a pork loin that was in the deep freezer. We had that with rice and like a Parmesan garlic smashed sweet potato. So that would be the end of Saturday. So that would be the end of week 2, where I should have posted a video. So the beginning of week 3 in the freezer, Sunday, October 15th, we did, let's see, so I found some cookie dough in the freezer. Like I had made it up and frozen it and not cooked it all. And it's oatmeal chocolate chip, which is my favorite, and I really wanted them, and I'm not eating sugar right now. So what I decided to do was to pull that out and bake it and send it in a box to my son this week. He's in Colorado. So he was appreciative of the cookies, along with some other little snacks I pick up for him here and there. And then that Sunday, again, it was an appetizer leftover night. I pulled out a frozen pizza to go with our down. Pizza with the appetizers. Frozen pizza, there's a couple in there. And we had mostly leftovers again, and I just pulled that out along with some stuff that just wasn't in the freezer. My intention this week was to really hit it hard, but the week turned busier in unplanned ways than I thought it would be. But I am at the point where the week ahead I might make a meal plan. But for this past week, it didn't completely go according to plan. But so this past Monday, October 16th, I used some more sausage. We made breakfast for dinner that night. I needed to use a ton of eggs. I have freeze dried so many eggs. I think I'm gonna end up doing like an egg challenge for myself to use them. But I made breakfast for dinner. We had pancakes, sausages from the freezer, and eggs. Tuesday, October 17th. I don't remember. I don't remember I didn't write anything here. It's lost in the abyss of this recent week's busyness. Oh no, yes, I know what I did. I made a balsamic roast in the crock pot. I made a video about it. How could I have forgotten? It was my last Crocktober video. I will link that for you. One of our favorite roasts. That's what I did on Tuesday. And that did come out of the freezer, the roast did. So then Wednesday, October 18th, nothing. That's normal for Wednesdays for us. I've explained in past videos. It's a busy day. The girls have like club meetings and stuff after school and practices, and they have youth group that night, and the youth group they eat at, and my husband and I usually meet up for a little date, which we did. And so we don't eat much. We don't eat often at home on Wednesdays. Thursday, October 19th, freezer croissant breakfast sandwiches in the morning. Those were from a breakfast freezer batch baking video. I can link that for you. I think those might have been our last two freezer croissant sandwiches for breakfast. We ate out that night. We were at a swim meet and didn't have time. Normally I try to take food with us to the swim meets, but we didn't have time, and the Chick-fil-A next to it was open, so we were excited. It's not always open. And then I did make leftover a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch that day with the leftover roast, I also put that in the video. And then Friday, October 20th, I made chicken tacos. I got chicken out of my inside fridge here, freezer, which I made like a light part of my challenge. They were just in a spot that was in my way. When I pulled them out, I thought it was chicken thighs. That's what I normally use for my taco meat. I didn't realize till after they were thawed and I was putting them in the Instant Pot that it was chicken breasts. But it was a package from the freezer. It's fine. It just wasn't what I thought it was. It was one of my like not paying attention moments. But that was chicken from the freezer. And then yesterday was Saturday. I pulled out some cherry turnovers from the deep freezer for breakfast, and that got eaten. And then, let's see, it was a busy Saturday for us. We were at tennis camp, girls were working, shopping at night, and so we just made subs for dinner because I didn't want to eat out again, but we were busy. And we had everything 4 subs except the bread, which I picked up when I picked up my daughter from work because she works at a grocery store. So that is, now we are caught up. End of week 2 and 3. In October for the freezer challenge. I'm gonna do this one more week. So the next Saturday I will give an update. I'm gonna try to hit it hard this week, but this time I know ahead of time. You wanna play? I know ahead of time that this is a busy week ahead, but I prefer to know ahead because then I can plan better to eat at home ahead. So I'm trying to hit it hard, and then Saturday will be the final of the freezer challenge update. If you participated in this, let me know how you did the past couple weeks. Catch me up. If you have a video of your freezer challenge, link it below. I'd love to see what different people do with stuff they're just trying to use up. And I will see you guys next weekend for the end of the October freezer challenge.